Shade 45, you know what it is, man. This is called First Play. This is our listening sessions. It's very, very intimate with the hottest artists around the world, around the country, man. They come up in here and they go ahead and preview their new project that's out there right now. And I'm very, very happy with this group of folks that I have with me because they represent those Latinos, man, in a lot of different ways. I'm happy to see this because I feel like it's been missing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No Panty is in the building, man.
What's up?
Was that the correct accent? Did I do that right?
No, you did.
Auntie.
No Panty.
Not auntie.
No Panty.
Yeah.
Got you.
You did it right.
I got you.
Yeah.
No
Okay.
Panty. You know, I don't want to get slapped up by my cousins, man. You know what I'm saying? I go to the other side of the family. They be like, the fuck you embarrassing us, bro?
You Afro-Latina too,
Yes.
right? Well, Latino.
Yes.
Yo.
Yes. Definitely.
I relate.
Me
I
and
relate
you.
all the time.
We got it, man.
All
We
the
here,
time.
man.
They always talking about your accent and this and that.
Always you can't no white shoes for you. It's over for you. Don't even think about dancing, all that shit, man.
Word.
But I want to make sure I get the proper introduction for you guys because I'm very thankful that you are up here. Directly to my right, man, we got Bodega Bamz in the building.
Yeah, what's up? How you doing, man? Spanish Harlem, what's up? Hello, everybody.
East side.
East side Obadio, man.
You know what it is, man.
Yeah.
The beautiful Nitty Scott is in the building.
Why, thank you.
Now,
Little
Nitty,
Buddha.
yo, look, man, I'm going to get back to that. I have some things I want to say about you specifically, but I'm going to get back to that. Good stuff, right?
All right.
And El Capitan, man. Joell Ortiz is in here, man.
Yeah, well, what's up, y'all?
Yo, man, just know this is Shade 45. This is home for you.
This is my living room, man.
Yeah,
I love
man.
you guys. Thank you for letting me stay here.
You know me. I got my house slippers. I should have brought my fucking house slippers up in here, man. So let's get right to it, yo. Like, let's explain something to me because I'm a fan first of this art that we got. Who makes the first call? How does this happen? How does this super group get together?
This was Salam Remy. You know, shout out to the home. He produced the entire project. This was an idea he had. You know, so he shot me a phone call and was like, "Yo, what you think about doing something for the culture?" You know what I'm saying? You alongside some respected other Latino artists and whatever. And, he threw Nitty Scott in the pot, and I was like, "All right, cool, I'm with that." Whatever. He's like, "Oh, I'm Bodega Bamz. How you feel about what?" I'm like, "It's the homie." Blah 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 blah.
Right.
One thing led to another. He's like, "Let's do a joint for the Puerto Rican Day Parade." And we did that record, and he was like, "Yo, this is fire. This is fire. We should keep rocking out. Let's do another joint." So we was doing the whole Senior 16, whatever, come up with some stuff like that. And then Bodega was just like, "Yo, the music is fire, but imagine if we was in the room together." You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so at this point, you guys are just sending it
Yeah,
in.
you know how it is.
Right.
Yeah, technology. And then, Salam was like, "Yo, you're right. You know what? How y'all looking for next week?" We was like, we ain't really, we could be available. This is Salam Remy.
Right.
We all respect him on another level. So, he was like, "Yo, come down to Miami for a week." We went down there and we banged out this whole thing in a week. Like 4 days, I think.
4 days.
Yeah, it was like 4 days.
Wow, man.
4 days.
That goes to show that y'all were into it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we were there. I mean, the vibe was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had music up for us, good food. It didn't feel like work.
Always important. Gotta have always important.
And we was like rotating rooms almost.
Word.
Like I there was one room too that I got real comfortable. It was just like the energy. Like I was like,
Did you have candles lit and stuff?
Spot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I lit my incense. You know what I'm saying?
A little lavender in there.
This is my spot. And there was just one room where it had mad records on the wall and plaques and everything. So it was just like a very inspiring little corner of the house.
Right.
But everybody just kind of was like hopping from room to room, and it would be like you go in one room, body a verse, and he'd be like, "That's dope. It's a beat waiting for you downstairs," or listen to what Joell just did on this joint in the other room. So we was just like all over the house creating. It was wild.
Yeah, it was fun, man.
Well, shoot, I don't want to wait any longer, man. I want to get into this joint Hola, man.
Let's do it.
Can we do that?
Yeah, let's
Well,
do it.
it's been a while since we've had this dynamic. 2 dope MCs, but 1 dope female MCs. So when you get that phone call, Nitty, what's the reaction? What happens?
Well, I was honored off rip that, Salam Remy is somewhere in Miami thinking about his next project, his next offering to the world, and my name pops up in his head for whatever reason. It's like her. That is crazy to me that I would even come up. And then him mentioning, Joell and Bamz, I was familiar with them. I wasn't like, we wasn't chilling or talking all the time, but we was, I'm familiar with them and respect their work. So, I was just like, all right, let's see where it goes. Like I was real, like I'm down off the strength of who's calling me right now, and off the strength of the respect that I have for the other 2 that they mentioned. So I didn't really know what we was gonna cook up, where it was gonna go, or what the real, direction was. But I was just humbled, to be honest, just humbled and excited and up for a challenge.
Yeah.
You know, I felt like it might be a challenge for me of as far as like just knowing that my blade had to be sharp, just knowing that like not only I consider Joell one of the nicest lyricists like ever, so I was like, all right, you know, I'm gonna have to keep up with that. And then I also just didn't want to be the girl. I didn't want to be like, she comes on and she's cute, you
all
know,
bubbly,
and you know, and she talks about how pretty she is and da da da. And it was just like, nah, like I wanted to come through and really offer some perspective, which I think I did. So
dope, man. Now, Bodega Bamz, man, we've had a chance to be in this place, this home that we call Shade 45 Sirius XM. I actually met you a while ago, and I was very honored. And I've been trying to get to this point with you so we can have an interview and stuff. But when you hear Joell Ortiz, Nitty Scott, you get the call from Salaam Remi, who is literally the Wizard of fucking Oz. Let's be for real in that. What's the thoughts that go through your head?
Well, first and foremost, I didn't even get a call from Salaam Remi. His voice was too pure to talk to me on the phone for the first time. I got a call from Joell. Joell had to intercept and call me like, yo, Bamz, I got this opportunity. So, you know what I mean? Like, and before that, me and Joell have done records together. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when he said I got an opportunity, he mentioned Salaam Remi. You know, that's how shit started getting circulated. And then we actually met with Salaam Remi in Joell's Brooklyn studio, and that's when we all was there, everybody thinking, everybody talking, and that's how everything started formulating. But Joell was the nigga who brought me in the loop. You know, I always told Joell, thank you for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, it's real shit.
Yo, man, and I can't tell you how much I respect this cat, man, because coming from that east side of Harlem, El Barrio, especially on that hip hop shit.
Oh yeah,
it's no fucking walk in the park. Let's be clear about that. All right. I want to get to this joint, Westside Highway Story. Now, of course, we're all familiar with Westside Story. You know, classic, iconic play, movie, all that stuff having to do with the the Latin culture and stuff like that.
America.
Yeah, man. You look at that. So thorough right there with that. But yo, the Westside Highway is, of course, like one of our quickest ways to get somebody home.
It's the route. It's the route.
If you've ever been to New York City, you want to hit that Westside Highway. It's the quickest way, man. Yo, everybody, one thing I do want to think about this is like, are these true stories? You know what I'm saying? Club stories?
I think for me, it's like you kind of draw. Like sometimes I'll mix different stories, like different scenarios, and put them all into one. Or it's like I've experienced some version of it, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't a specific like that one time, that I was talking about. And it was like that record was conceptual as well, where like Joell, it was kind of like a story.
Right.
Flowing where Joell set it off and he like set the scene of like the afties and getting shorty and everything, and then it's like my perspective as a female at the end of the night, and kind of like our version of like what we trying to do after the last call. You know what I'm saying? And then Bamz just I felt like his verse was like the wild card. Like I don't even think he didn't just come through like, and here's my part. He kind of like tied everything together with his so. Yeah, I mean, since it was a story in that way, I don't think it was super real, but I don't know about them.
Yeah, Joell ain't fuck my bitch, man.
Yeah, I mean,
like damn, Bamz, why it had to be you, man? Why it had to be you?
Yeah, but you know what, man? Like when Joell was running around here crazy, man, before he was wifed up, like I'm sure, like we done been with the same kind of woman, not even fucking knowing, because this town is so fucking small. So
it really
that's
is.
how I tied it in.
That narrative in my verse was true for me for so long.
Right.
It was a lot of the, hey, how you doing? What's your sign? Want to get something to eat? You gonna say, you ain't got nothing to sleep in, and you're gone.
Yep, it's over.
It's over.
The shit when you say I don't need those shorts. It's over.
Yeah, so this one's
It's over.
And what I wanted to portray for that, mine was like the idea that shorties is just getting bagged, when it's like, nah, like we make empowering decisions for ourselves.
Right.
We be in the club scoping
me up, but
what we want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I wanted to come through on some like, nah, like I'm in on this. Absolutely. I'm not just, we not just getting bagged.
I'm allowing you to bag me because
Right.
I'm in.
Yo,
Right.
Let me be clear about something. When you said like, nah, no R&B shit, I was like, oh, I'm getting bagged.
Please no
Yo.
R&B.
You taking me home.
Hold up, Papa. Like, yo, and that's so real. Like, I get so blown if I'm like you know, chilling with a nigga, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna put on some love songs.
Right.
Like, chill
out with that Anthony Hamilton, my G.
It's so
put that Wu-Tang on, God. We gotta keep going.
You know,
I don't play. I put on Onyx. We gonna get to it. We gonna get
For
to
real,
it.
man.
Know what I mean? Like, it's too blatant. It's too just like, oh, we about to have sexy time. Like, get out of here.
Well, so tell me a little bit. I want to start with you, Bodega. How important was this for you? After you get the, I don't know what the hell Salam sent, you know, the thought process or something.
I think the most important thing was just the belief system. I felt like if everybody believed, you know what I'm saying, like now it's now Joell Ortiz's struggle becomes mine. So now I defend him, vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So for a long time, we've been stuck with these kind of whatever we dealing with because of we Latinos by ourselves. But now we join forces officially, and now I showed her whatever the fuck he going through as well. So I thought that was very, very important. And you know, like Salam, what he did was put it on a magnifying glass. We've been doing what we have to do for our people. You know what I'm saying? Like Salam was the dude that just put the scope on it. You know what I mean? And we needed that because I've never had that before. You know what I'm saying? I've never had a cosign that big and that important. So he was literally my first cosign. You know what I'm saying? So I just felt like he just brung everything I was doing and just put it on a magnifying glass.
Nice, man. And Joell, what about you, bro?
I just think it's always important to recognize the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, that phone call is the universe. You know, the people that come into play for this project is the universe. You just don't want to defy that. You know what I'm saying? So I think that there's more of our story to be written, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
This is infant stages for me. We just got a project and we figuring out what we are. But we just passionate about music, and Salam had a vision and we seeing that through. So it's more important it was more important for us to get it down.
Right.
To get that idea down and capture that moment. More so than anything. I mean, the stories are gonna come along with the tours,
right?
And the, you know, the people asking questions. That's gonna happen. But like, we had to make sure that we caught that moment. You know what I'm saying? And that was very more important to me, man. To get the idea down, to get the music down, to get that Latin sprinkle in there, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's much needed right now. That's why people feel it. I mean, the people involved is just the people involved, to be honest with you, but the music needed this.
I agree.
You know
I agree with you. In fact, you know what? Some of the things that people need a lot too, they need to take that trip up to 116th Street.
You ain't lying.
And get these ices on deck, because this is one of my favorite joints right here. And then you flip that Gangstar shit. I see.
Everybody else love.
I'm
I see
on
what's up.
116. I got ices on deck.
You know what I'm saying? Primo, what's good, man? Man, let's get into this joint, Mother's Mark. Now look, I want to take a second because this is something that I feel like each of you put some real personal shit into it.
Yeah.
And there's times when you hear songs, you're like, this is just a song. This is something that's conceptual. I felt like this was something that was very personal.
Very.
You know, and there's some things that you specifically, Nitty Scott, you spoke about and you opened up about, and I'm just curious. All of this is true.
Yes, it's 100% true. And for me, it's like, you know, it's obviously a very painful experience that just shaped a lot of, you know, who I am and how I view myself in the world and everything. But for me, it's about, like, when I own that, acknowledging all the thousands of girls that this happens to on a regular basis. Like, it's way more rampant than people think. Like, I guarantee you, like, every person in this room knows somebody who has been directly affected by, like, sexual abuse. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? And it's usually like in the family, somebody you trust, and you know what I'm saying, all of that. But there's a very silent culture about it, specifically because of the way that a claim like that wreaks havoc on your family, on everything. Like, people would rather not deal. They would rather not acknowledge it. They would rather not go through it than to confront it head on and do what needs to be done for the healing of the victim. You know what I'm saying? And giving them that justice and everything. It's like to deliver that justice, so much has to happen and become exposed, and people don't want to do that. So that's where my thing was coming from, where it was just like, that's definitely a part of the mark that my mother left on me. And I think I was also sharing this, like, duality where it's like, yeah, there's a lot of anger there. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of anger, but there's also empathy.
Right.
And how you can feel those two things at the same time for one person. You know what I'm saying? How you can look at your father or your mother and wish that maybe they would have done some things differently or done better, but also growing up and getting to this point where you actually realize how human they are. Because when you're little, it's like mom and dad are God. You know what I'm saying?
They are.
Like they can do no wrong, and you kind of hold them on this pedestal until you realize one day, like, wait, she's just like me. He's just like me. They don't know what the fuck be going on sometimes. They're, you know what I'm saying? So it was that. It was like me just like trying to like make that's where I am in my life right now. Like just kind of making peace with knowing that I do feel very loved unconditionally by both of my parents, and I think they did their best.
Right.
But it's still important for me to work through my pain and to speak for all the thousands of people who may never get to tell their story.
Well, I salute all three of you because each of you shared, you know, especially Joell, Bamz, y'all each shared a lot. And when it comes to what you were talking about, Nitty, there's a lot of people who don't have a voice. You know, they're too scared or they don't feel like they can be heard, even if they did speak. So I appreciate you and salute you on sharing that, you know, all of your stories.
And I want to pat on my back because I orchestrated the whole song. Thank you.
Yeah.
Low key, I he did that.
I brung out that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Bamz had that trigger. I don't know what you did to trigger it, but we appreciate it, man. I want to be clear about something. You guys are like some of the toughest spitters out there.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Tough is like,
yeah.
Do you guys ever feel, because within the community, motherfuckers do not want to fuck with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Do you ever feel like, yo, this is the shot to really take it to that next level? Every time, you know, I guess it's every time y'all come out, but this right here coming together like a superpower.
Is it to hell yeah? I mean, fuck yeah, it's gonna go to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just three creatives coming together, man, with one main creator. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and Salam always says, man, like he be telling me, he be giving me them talks. He be like, yo, Bamz, when it's right, it's right. It don't matter what time it comes, what moment. When it's right, it's right. You know what I'm saying? So this is just the right situation for everybody that's involved. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, respectfully, individually, niggas chew motherfucking niggas heads off. So now us getting together is just fucking SummerSlam and Survivor Series and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, and then for it to come, I figured maybe, but I wasn't sure that this kind of all spawned from the Puerto Rican Day Parade.
Yeah.
So I just want to say something. Viva la Puerto Rico!
Yeah, hopefully we be up there. I think we gonna be, you know what I mean?
I think y'all need like 3 floats, man. We gotta get that popping,
We need
man.
the No
Who we gotta
Panty
talk
float.
to? Yeah, who we gotta talk to?
Word.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna figure it out, man. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna call somebody. We gonna figure this shit out. We gonna start from the beginning. You ain't gonna just try to jump us on the float at 86th Street as it turns. Fuck out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to this joint, shots, man, because I feel like everybody, they get to the bar, they drinking all these different drinks, and then you said it best, man. Like after 1, after 2, after 3 or 4, you're calling Earl.
Yeah.
You are calling Earl.
You don't care anymore. It's just like, let's say, I guess, what we doing?
Not even
All right, let's
cute
do
no
it.
more.
Yeah, that's
Nah, it's over, man. And the other great thing about it is, you know, we're about to get into that NBA season, so I know that y'all went ahead. Y'all put out. Now, are some of these guys that y'all shout out, are these like your favorite players, or just because they're like the most popular?
Nah, I'm gonna keep it a buck, yo. I'm not a sports chick at all.
No?
Nah, when we
no,
not at
Oh
all.
my God,
at
Jesus.
all.
Yeah, Salam is the nigga,
yeah. When we kind of decided to go that direction for the hook, I was really in there like Joell, Bamz, like who's fire? Like I don't know, cause I'm like, you know, Michael Jordan, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I know.
That's all right. You're only about 20
LeBron.
years off.
I
You know
don't
what
throw
I'm
my
saying?
name in the
No,
mix.
like the greats.
Cross is still me. My cross is still me.
Right.
So I'm like, say Joell Ortiz too.
Uh-huh.
He's like,
I'm
nah,
in it.
maybe
You
we
wanna
should
include
use-
that?
Yeah, because the cross is mean.
Salam was probably
I was
like,
you know
yeah,
what? Yeah, let's go with Curry.
let's go with Curry. Yeah.
Yeah, like I was really in
Splash.
there like coming up with like a list of niggas. So, you know. But it was I think that joint is like fire. The way we playing off of each other and everything, that shit was mad fun. Talking about liquor, like it was dope.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate that Salam ain't here because he really is
I wish he
more
was, man.
than the beat maker. Yeah, he's like a member, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like he was in there with it. Like he ain't like make the beat and leave out. He'd be in there. he'll have a little bop that give you a bop. You know what I'm saying? Like it was real dope recording process, man. And that's why the album feel the way it feel, man. Because we was bugging out, yo.
Now look, I don't want y'all going to the bar. Wait until after you hear this song and get out y'all fucking cars before you go ahead and start taking these shots, man. This joint right here, the after party joint, because y'all shouted out some real premier spots, Jimmy's, Copacabana, Latin Quarters. You know what I'm saying? Wherever you at in Chicago, wherever else, that's cool. But these places right here, these were groundbreaking, especially for our people. They're staples. Exactly, man. Tell me some of the stories you might have had, because Jimmy had a lot of spots, man. I don't know. You used to make it all the way up to Fordham. You know what I'm saying? Castle Hill.
I was a little young for those spots. But the Copa, I caught the tail end of the Copa. Because Copa moved around.
Right, it did.
And I just remember, like, that was where the Latins party.
Yeah.
Like, heavy dude. Like, if you was in, like, even the hood people back then would find a way to put shoes on.
Okay.
Like, that was the one spot where it was a dress code and you didn't mind.
Right.
Everything else, you was outside riffing. Come on, son. Like, how much for the sneakers?
Yeah.
But
I'll pay the extra.
But it was so many bad joints on the Copa line that you went and got shoes, bro. Like, we going in here.
You had no choice.
Yeah. Because they wasn't feeling you anyway. Get out of here.
Yo, I met my baby moms at the Copa, man. You know what I'm saying?
Say word.
That's a fact, man. Shout out to my baby moms.
Yo, and you know what's funny? Like, you can really start choosing online before you even get into the club. You're choosing. You're like, oh yeah, that shit.
Like, yo, the green, the one with the green.
Crazy,
For
man.
no reason, yo.
Yeah. Crazy.
But yo, yeah, that was originally the Angie Martinez joint. Remember, like Live at Jimmy's joint, and you know that was how many years ago? 15 joints ago.
Yeah.
So we got the official part 2 of that.
That was
yo.
official part 2, and it never came into play.
Right.
Word.
Right.
It never. He had.
Shout to Domingo on the hook.
Yeah, and he had certain artists.
Shout out to Domingo.
Word.
Yeah.
So he had like certain artists on it that it just never came into fruition. So he just threw it at us. Like, all right, cool, we're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? That's how we came about with it.
Yeah, man.
Go to New York to Chicago.
It got that beat to it too. Like, even if you don't dance, you ticking to this shit. Be clear about that, man.
Yeah.
Before we get into this joint, I want to make sure everybody knows where they can reach you at, man, whether it be the group as well as individually.
I'm at Joell Ortiz, JoellOrtiz. That's on Twitter, Instagram, and everything else. And make sure y'all hit all of us, though, at No Panty No.
Got you.
You know what I mean?
Word up.
Nitty.
Yeah, my gram and my Twitter is Nitty Scott MC, NITTYSCOTTMC. But definitely make sure you show love to that No Panty No, like,
that's us.
bro.
Yeah, hit it
us.
up and make sure you go ahead and click like all the way down.
All.
What's up? Bodega Bamz, how can it get at you, man?
Yo, if you trying to reach me, man, I'm in heaven. FaceTime God.
I'm right next to him.
Yo, we out.
Yo, you know what's funny? Yeah. No more. He not saying no more. You
That's
know what
it.
I'm saying?
It's over.
God, you know what I'm saying, man?
Nigga said FaceTime.
Jesus Christ, man.
Baba Dios calling.
Yo, Westside Highway Story. Thanks for having us, man. That's
Yo.
the name of the project, bro.
I appreciate y'all coming up here. And please, when y'all start having those tours, man, drop off some tickets, because I want these people. We going to see what's up.
Make the float happen, though. You said you was going to make the float happen.
I'm going to call. You going to get me fucking. Somebody in City Hall gonna be like, who the fuck is this great Rizzy guy? He keeps calling every fucking day, man. Yo, thanks for everybody who's listening, man. You know what it is. Shade 45 first play. You can always hit me up at Gray Rizzy, GRAYRIZZY, as well as Shade 45 at Shade 45. No Panty is out of here, man, but that's all right. Stay clear. You can keep on listening to that music, and it's available everywhere, right? You can go ahead and download
everywhere now.
Yeah. So go get that. Stop fucking around. You know what it is. Shade 45. The motherfucking hype is real.